definitely need to make sure you stay hydrated, stay in the shade as best you can. Obviously, need sunglasses as well. It does look like the humidity comes down maybe a little bit as we head through the afternoon, so toward the tail end of the parade. It may feel a little bit better, but still, definitely a hot one out there today. It does look like it's going to be dry, though, and that's certainly some good news as we head through the parade.
Dominican Day Parade steps off at 11 a.m. Thank you, John Fear, for that forecast. 76 degrees right now, going up to 90. And that parade runs up 6th Avenue from 37th to 55th Street. The traffic implications, well, you'll hear all about that when we do traffic and transit coming up at just about 6 minutes at 8:51. A third body has been discovered in a Bronx apartment after that deadly explosion and fire last week on Wednesday. This man works at the building. He talked with CBS 2.
Even one body is a sad thing, but to find out there's a third body, it's terrible. The fire marshals have told me that they're still searching, that they want to make sure there is no more bodies.
The fire broke out at noon on Wednesday. One person pronounced dead that day. Then on Friday, a second body recovered. Yesterday, another one.
It was in a body bag, but it looked small, and I'm a small person, and my neighbor, the one that was missing, was small like me, so I'm assuming it was him.
Witness there talking with Channel 2. The investigation continues into how the fire initially began. We have 2 hit and runs to tell you about this morning, one involving a postal truck, one involving a cop car. First, we go to the Bronx, where a man who was lying in the street after a fist fight with someone was run over by 2 passing vehicles. This happened just before 4 a.m., College Avenue near East 166th Street in Melrose. Authorities say the man was unconscious after this fist fight. He was lying in the street when first he was run over by a BMW SUV. That vehicle kept going, and then he was hit a second time by a cop car, which did stop. The man was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead. In Hell's Kitchen, a man died just after 5:30 yesterday morning on 9th Avenue and West 54th Street. He was hit by a post office truck. The truck did not stop. USPS putting out a statement. They say they are fully cooperating with law enforcement as they look for the driver of that truck. Police also looking for 2 men suspected of a hate crime in Manhattan. Cops tell 1010 Wins 2 suspects savagely beat 2 men while shouting homophobic slurs. Happened on Broadway near West 29th Street around 7:30 on Friday night. Both victims, ages 31 to 37, received minor injuries. Police have posted pictures of the suspects up at their Crime Stoppers pages on social media. They urge anyone with any information to reach out to the NYPD. And we have an update now on the manhunt we told you about yesterday. A man wanted for allegedly killing his father and then setting his house on fire to cover it up in Orange County has been found after a statewide manhunt. The suspect did have ties to New York City. 32-year-old Thomas David Ryan had previously lived in a psychiatric home in Manhattan. He also lived in Brooklyn as well, but he was found. He was found out in the city. He was captured by New York State Police in Gilboa up in Schoharie County. It's just west of Schenectady. No charges yet, but police do confirm that he is in custody. And a New Jersey woman received probation and well wishes from a judge after she was found guilty of causing a fatal car crash because she was taking pictures with her phone. 34-year-old Lashea Goldsmith swerved onto the wrong side of the road in Gloucester County because she was using her phone, taking pictures, slammed into a truck which hit an SUV. The truck driver killed the truck driver who died, 62-year-old Richard Lupton, at the scene. As part of the plea deal, Goldsmith avoided any jail time. Superior Court Judge Renard Scott sentencing her to 3 years of probation and the loss of her driver's license. During the sentencing, he said, "I wish you well, and it's my hope that this will be a lesson learned going forward."
At Hackensack University Medical Center, we make healthy happen. That's why, once again, we've been named the #1 adults and children's hospitals in New Jersey by U.S. News and World Report. We have the most nationally ranked specialties in New Jersey, including the #1 and only nationally ranked cancer center in the state. So whatever you're facing, you have nationally recognized care right here in New Jersey. Visit hackensackmeridianhealth.org/rankings.
Our national parks didn't just happen. They were imagined by those who saw beyond their time. The trailblazers, the bold. They stood on the edges of canyons, walked through history, and understood that these places need us just as much as we need them. Now it's up to us. Join the National Park Foundation to ensure what's all of ours is here forever. Learn more at nationalparks.org/trailblazers.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I am grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and oh, they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
I can't. You can't spell American without it. And now during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, you can celebrate 250 years of the country with a vehicle that always can. I can go where freedom takes me. And take it all in with Jeep Wrangler's legendary 4x4 capability. I can see this country all its beauty. The Grand Cherokee, the most awarded SUV. And I can celebrate it all in the brand that America calls its most patriotic. And right now during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, well-qualified current FCA lessons giving ultra-low mileages on the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month for 36 months with 2,230 miles in sight. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Jeep has won more awards in its lifetime than any other SUV brand. Call 1-888-925 Jeep for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered to consumer at least 30 days prior to lease. Extra charge for miles over 22,500. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 8/31. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Coming up, another scary moment in an airplane. We'll tell you why people had to evacuate down the emergency inflatable slides. That story is next. But first, Wins News Time 8:51. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Jody Vale.
We got jams on the island. Here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. Eastbound Southern State, Nassau County. Crash blocking the center lane approaching the Meadowbrook Parkway. We check out the 1010 Winds Jam. Delays are going back to Nassau Road. Sunrise Highway, LIE, Northern State choices. Meadowbrook, Wonton, Robert Moses. Traffic still light to Ocean Parkway. And in Queens, northbound Cross Island, starting a jam up from Belt Boulevard to the Bronx-bound Throgs Neck. Clearview, that's clear. Throgs Neck and the Whitestone Bridges moving both ways. In Brooklyn, inbound going SPQE combo, you know how that goes. It's jamming up between Hamilton Avenue and Atlantic Avenue. Outbound, it's moving so far. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels at the East River crossings. Construction, Brooklyn Battery, South Tube. It's working overtime, taking on two... Tunnel, minor delays both sides. Jody Vale, 1010 Winds and 92.3 FM.
Long Island has some of the highest cancer rates in the country.
Feels still in the upper 90s this afternoon to near 100. So again, light-colored clothing. Definitely need the sunscreen, the sunglasses, and again, stay hydrated. Actual temperature right up near 90. So clear tonight down to 73. Hot again tomorrow. Easy sun up to 91. A couple of thunderstorms possible tomorrow night. And then on the Tuesday, clouds and sun temperature in the area at 89. On the sunny Wednesday, 84. Right now to the back. That's 76. What an island you live to. Thank you, Mr. John. Taylor coming up.
Reports of smoke and fumes in the flight deck forced an Orlando-bound Delta Airlines flight to return to Atlanta Airport. Shortly after they took off, they had to evacuate the whole plane.
Yep, Delta 2204, change of plans. We now have smoke in the back, and we need to deplane immediately.
Scary stuff. Sound there from ATC.net. According to Delta, Flight 2204 had 199 customers and 6 crew members. They had to evacuate the Boeing 757 by the emergency slides while the plane was still out on the taxiway. Delta said maintenance teams will now inspect and evaluate the plane. They got to figure out what caused these reported fumes, but they did say nobody was injured. I do love this next story. This is just beautiful. He calls it a treasure, and it really is. A man from Long Beach, California got a long-lost message from the past.
This was, to me, almost a postcard from heaven.
Bob Shepard was shocked when he opened his mailbox last week and found a weather postcard from Copenhagen, Denmark. It had been sent by his parents while on vacation 26 years ago. And read, flying in, they saw lots of water and green land everywhere, love and day. Bob's father died 6 years ago, and his mother died 4 years ago. The explanation from his carrier is the postcard likely fell behind something in the post office and stayed there for a quarter century. Once it was found, they sent it along. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Isn't that wild? Oh man, what a gift to get that all these years later. Well, if you've looked closely at Google Maps recently, you might have been a little bit confused. Why the heck is Spider-Man on my Google Maps?
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins away, and he flies, catches thieves, just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
And I know this isn't the movie theme song, but I like this one better. Well, as part of a brand partnership with the new Spider-Man movie, you may have seen Queens native Peter Parker walking the streets on Google Maps or seen him superimposed at some of the locations in the movie, like 14 Washington Square Park North, which is one of the locations of Spider-Man's big battles. Finally, just an instrumental Spider-Man theme. Well, it was Jamaican culture as far as the eye could see in Brooklyn on Saturday. Thousands of people taking to the streets for what organizers called the first ever Jamaica Rising Day party. A lot of fun, dancers, singers, floats. The parade also celebrating the 64th anniversary of independence for Jamaica. Time now for Bloomberg Money Watch.
Something interesting is happening in the world of running. For many, gone are the days of tossing on the old college t-shirt and beat-up sneakers, as people now spend hundreds, even thousands, to run.
Shirts that are $140, shorts that are $350, running vests that are $410.
Bloomberg retail reporter Lily Meyer says it's in part because it's about more than just running.
It's become more social. People want to look good while they do it. If they're going to a run club that has a bar or meet up after, and then maybe they see someone they're interested in, they want to look good.
Companies have happily stepped in to meet the need with high-end products.
There's a brand, District Vision, that makes running sunglasses, Bandit, which makes all kinds of running gear.
Then there's Satisfy, which sells a $140 t-shirt with holes in it, but not just any holes.
The brand, every few years, will use athletes, have them run and analyze their sweat patterns and make these laser-cut holes based on where runners sweat.
You try it on first. Amanda O'Day, Bloomberg Money Watch, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
1010 wins!
It's vital to know what's happening. It's great when I'm stuck in traffic.
So give it to me straight, no bull.
1010 wins.
On 92.3 FM.
Optimal fighters in the house! Y'all know the number! 877-393-444-8. Optimum fiber, so fresh, so fine. Got another provider leaving behind. Come on, everybody, let's get online. 30 a month, gonna blow your mind. 5 whole years, don't hesitate. Lock it in now before it's too late. 877-393-444-8. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Scott Stanford here for CertaPro Painters. And here's some news you can trust. My friends at CertaPro are the best in the business. They work fast, clean, and professional. I know this because I'm a customer. If you've been putting off a painting project, give them a call at 1-800-GO-CERTA. That's CERTA with a C. And you'll see exactly what I mean. 1-800-GO-CERTA. Call CertaPro Painters today. Get a free estimate on a job that you'll be happy with for years to come.
Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in our community. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com.
Do you have bad credit? Is it a problem getting a car loan? Call Credit Solutions, a division of Hudson Hyundai in Jersey City. It's easy to apply right over the phone, no matter your credit past. We can help. Please call 800-441-3613. That's 800-441-3613. Tier 1 customers can drive a new 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE with just $68 down. Call 800-441-3613. That's 800-441-3613. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over book value when we make the deal. All Hyundais come with Hyundai Assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Call 800-441-3613. Call for pre-approval. Please call 800-441-3613 or visit HudsonHyundai.com. We can help. Price includes all costs to be paid by consumer except for licensing costs, registration fees, and taxes. $949 doc fee included. 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE. 60 monthly payments of $209 at 0.99% APR for well-qualified buyers.
WINS, WINS-FM in HD1 New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
More people get their news from 1010 Wins than from any other radio station in the nation. Tanya Mercado is at the editor's desk. Good morning. I'm Brian Britton.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM, New York.
Good morning. 76 degrees at 9 o'clock on Sunday, August 9th. I'm Kathleen Marple-Calvin. Here's what's happening. A tragedy in New York Harbor. A woman and infant killed when a boat capsized.
Liberty Island shoreline, safe boat turn, about 14 people in the water.
A dozen others were rescued. Celebrating Dominican Heritage, the Dominican Day Parade will take over 6th Avenue today. Traffic in seconds. Bad day for hit-and-run crashes. 2 deadly ones within hours yesterday, both with unusual twists. A sad health update on former President Joe Biden. His son says his prostate cancer has spread and he's in